Guys, welcome to Organized Mayhem. We are short Cammy, but we are plus Haylee. Haylee is an employee here for how long?
A year.
A year. I'm gonna
That's
say
been
this.
a long year.
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna come back to haunt me. But definitely one of my favorites here. Does an excellent job. Not only an employee, but a friend. Also very, very funny. We'll see if that translates to a podcast. Guys, follow us, like us, and subscribe.
I like her too, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Follow us, like us, subscribe at Organized Mayhem Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Watch us live on YouTube or wherever you consume your favorite podcast.
Or just to see Haylee.
Or just
Yeah,
to see
just to
Haylee.
see
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go.
Yes.
There we go.
All
You
right.
nervous?
No, are you nervous?
You sound like your voice is low, but maybe it's the headphones.
I'm not nervous.
Okay. I'm not
All
nervous
right.
either. Scott, what do you got?
All right, Haylee. So been with us a year.
Mhm.
I don't even remember the crew that I hired you with. When we hired you, it was like right for restaurant week. Was
Yeah.
that correct?
2022.
Who was one of the who were the servers when you were serving?
Oh, Fee.
Fee was still here. Fee's a longtime employee.
That's deep.
Good memory.
There-
Good memory. We have like,
freezing
we have
up
like
right on
10
the pod.
servers.
Yeah,
Jesus.
No, Anna, B.
Oh, so it's kind of the same crew.
Yeah,
Okay.
a few of them are the same, but some of them are very different.
As the restaurant business is, people move on, graduate college, and decide they don't.
Yeah,
wanna
what
serve
year are
anymore.
you?
I'm a senior.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That means her time is short.
It is. It's coming to an end, guys.
Oh
I'm
God.
just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
man.
leave us. Yeah.
That's
we need
scary.
you. Kind of cool. Haylee is working a full restaurant rental on Thursday. We're very excited for it. She also works a lot of the private parties.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about how school is for you. Post-pandemic, me and Scott are both old
Yeah.
compared to you. How is school? I feel like you guys are getting fake degrees because you did all
Yeah.
your classes online.
Yeah, and you can cheat.
You can
through
just
everything.
cheat left and right. Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Right
You were
to your own.
cheating?
No,
Shh, don't say that. Yeah.
no, I wasn't.
Never cheated this one.
But it's really different because I started before the pandemic. I was a freshman in college, and then the pandemic hit, and now I'm a senior, and it's like I feel like I just lost
Yes.
a lot of time, I guess.
Yeah.
And everything now, there's no excuse to not go to class because you can do it online, and you don't have an excuse to just not go.
I have a question. How easy is online class for like signing in? You sign in and then just don't do anything, don't pay
Yeah.
attention. That's it.
Well, a lot of times professors will like have rules about if you can keep the camera on,
Okay.
or if like you should keep it on, or if you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And some professors like you don't get any credit for the day if you don't have your camera
I
on.
like that rule.
Yeah.
I was gonna make sure they're there.
Even if
You
they're
have a
there,
good point.
doesn't mean
I don't
they're
know how
obviously
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that story when back in the day when I was in college? I had
The 30s or 34. or
shut
35.
up.
Yeah.
I had not badminton. What was it? And I would sign in. It was at 8 o'clock in the morning class or 8:30, and then I would leave.
Just sign in and leave.
Yeah, and then finally,
Racquetball.
yeah,
What are you
yeah,
missing?
finally,
No participation.
he went to the court that I was at. Now, of course, I wasn't there. And he's like, "You got a choice." He's like, "Either I'll give you a C, you have to come, or not."
Yes.
You know, so of course I took the C. Have to go.
Awesome.
Like, why wouldn't you just like want to do that? Like, you just get up and play racquetball. It's not like
Because you know what? 8
Eight-
a.m.
eight-
it's a
it
little
was like
ridiculous.
8:30 on like a Friday, and we used to go out on Thursday nights.
nice
Thirsty
start.
I'm sure you went out on Thursday nights.
Yes.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I
Me and
did.
Haylee ate Chinese food the other day
Yeah, like 3 o'clock in the
at 3
morning.
in the morning.
On a Thursday night.
No, after the Halloween massacre.
Saturday.
Yeah.
What's Thursday night have to do with Saturday? and
No,
Chinese
we were
food?
just
I don't know.
saying.
Just saying.
We just
Yeah.
had fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks
It
for
was-
inviting.
Oh, you were more than invited. Listen, I tried to take him to my favorite, our favorite.
Yeah.
And too long of a line. So we had a very suspect one with no customers.
Wait, there was
at
a
the
too
time.
long of a line at
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a bimbot, isn't that what a bimbot?
I don't think that's what it's called. I think that's the name we made up for it. They have a
What?
robot server.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, our girl was real.
Our girl was a real human.
You had a real, real,
She
real
was
friend.
real.
She was real.
She was real.
I kind of wish that she wasn't though.
Here's a funny one, Scott. They had hot pot plates. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are those? What are they?
It's like literally like a hot plate.
It's a hot
That's
plate.
exactly what it is.
But then I just out of curiosity, I picked it up. It was connected to nothing.
What do you mean connected to nothing? It's a
It
plate.
looked like something that was supposed to heat up.
It
And
was there for decoration.
It was a decorative piece. I thought that was
Very
interesting.
decorative and a little too hot.
Yeah.
I need a demonstration of what. you're
Oh,
talking
you
about.
would. We can go next time we go. We'll go.
So
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Yeah. All right. Go on.
Okay. So, Haley, tell me what you like about Lupa over here.
Oh God, don't do this.
I have to do that. Come on.
He's just funny. Like he knows that like he's funny. And, like the humor I think is like
Our humor is pretty on point.
yeah.
Yes. Whereas, I guess I got to return this question. If you can't find an answer, I don't blame you.
Okay.
What do you like about Scott?
No, I want to.
Oh.
More importantly,
Oh,
I want to. I want
You want
to.
more?
No, I want to know how come you always think you know when I'm in a bad mood. You're like, I heard you're in a bad mood.
Who says that, Haley?
Yeah, like
Because it's
You're not
very-
that hard to read.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not,
Not
a
at all.
mystery.
He
I
thinks
think
he's mysterious.
Yeah.
I am mysterious.
You are mysterious in some ways, but
I mean, I frown a little bit and I shake my head.
can I ask you a question? This morning I talked to you on the phone. I could tell you were in a bad mood, and then you come.
Well, my hip was still.
hip was
hurting.
hurting, and then you got into a little disagreement with somebody at Restaurant Depot.
I did.
Yeah.
Someone tried to cut in line to me at Restaurant Depot.
Hey, I applaud you for calling it out.
Oh yeah. I mean, she was like 80, so
Oh,
she kind of felt
nice.
bad. But like, I mean, really, there was a
You
line
couldn't let her
like
cut?
there was a line all the way, and she didn't have. Listen, if she had like one or two things,
Let her go.
okay, I'll let
Yes.
her go.
Yeah.
She had a full cart, actually bigger cart than me, and she's like, "Well, there's two lines." I'm like, "No, there's not. There's one line that splits when you get to."
Yeah.
So she
And-
cut you. Well, tried.
Oh,
No,
she
he
tried.
called her out.
I called her out.
Listen to what he said. This is the best line I've ever heard. He goes, even if every other person in this line says yes, you can cut, I still say no.
I did. I don't like that she tried to cut in front of me.
That's a hell of a line.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
By the way, all of them behind were like, "No, get to the end of the line."
Oh,
So
of
don't
course.
even think for a second. Restaurant Depot people are
It's
not.
it's an animalistic
Yeah,
place.
they are not like.
You have
I've never been in.
Oh, we'll take you.
Restaurant
You'll be
Depot
like,
before.
you don't mess around.
It's serious in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
God.
literally like fight to survive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long time in there.
Yeah. What else do we have? Phillies are out. Eagles barely won against a terrible team.
Sixers are our only.
I got a question for you.
chance this year.
Yeah.
Dress code. What would you like the dress
Oh
code to be?
boy,
I can't wait
Wow.
to hear this.
I have something to say about.
Are you
this.
asking me or are you asking him?
No, you.
No, I'm asking you.
Well, I personally like what. So I think just like black shirt, black pants. Like
What
Okay.
kind of black?
I-
What kind of black pants?
see, I feel like when I work the private parties, I like to wear leather pants just because it's like, I don't know, more like what's the
Leather.
word I'm looking for?
If you're
I
saying
know.
classy, I think you're wrong.
Not classy, but just like more dressed up than like because what I wear, I just look like I just got home from the gym, and like I look like just like
So by the way, people were changing that.
Yeah, we're changing that. And
ooh.
and,
Yeah.
and by the way, on Wednesday, well, no, Thursday's our first one. Him and I are going to be wearing jackets.
Jackets.
We're
Ooh,
spiffy.
jacket.
I guess I'm not telling this for anybody on the podcast, but Thursday is button-down shirt and slacks.
I don't have
Woo!
slacks.
Yeah, don't fuck that
Well, you
up.
can wear LPs for them.
Okay, cool. Because I don't have slacks.
Yes. Okay. All right, Haley, you gotta give us a funny joke because I always think that you always have a joke. I know it's very hard. You have a lot of good jokes.
Yeah, not ones that are.
I've
Oh,
never,
okay, not
I've never
appropriate.
heard one fucking joke from you. To be honest with you, that was funny. I've never
Are
heard a
you
joke.
serious?
I've never heard a joke
You've never heard a joke. Oh,
Go with
from
one.
you.
Say
I
it.
gotta think. I gotta
Okay,
think.
you think.
Everyone's shy in front of me. This is
You know what we noticed? Every time we have a guest on, like we had Jorge on.
You
it
had
was
work.
the worst episode ever done. I'm sorry, Jorge.
Oh
it's
my
true.
God,
Like, you
did-
didn't say a word. He knew it, and he keeps going, "Where's my episode?" I'm like, "You didn't say a word."
You didn't
dude."
say anything.
He literally stood behind us and did nothing.
Oh, wait, what's the one you told me about? Like the frog in the bar?
I forget. What's a famous drink, Scott? That's like named Frank or something, or
No, it was
What?
like a grasshopper walked into the bar.
yeah.
And they were like, oh. I don't know.
We have a drink named. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a
we have
funny
a drink
joke.
named after you. And it's like, oh, what? You have a drink named Frank?
Yes, that's a good
No.
joke. That told very badly, but a good
Yeah.
joke nonetheless.
I think we're going to delete that from the podcast.
Hold on, let me tell the joke right. Hold on, let's start over.
Oh, Jesus.
A grasshopper walks into the bar, right? Pulls up a chair, sits down. The bartender goes, "Hey, grasshopper, we have a drink named after you." And he goes, "You have a drink named Frank?" That's pretty funny. Come
I'll
on.
give you that. That was
I feel
fun.
like it's
Jeez.
a little funny.
Yeah.
So I have questions for you guys.
Oh, this is
Oh,
gonna get
shit.
good. I like this
Yeah, yeah.
segment.
When
All right,
you're not at Morea, what do you do for fun?
we just call each other.
Oh.
Yeah, we call each other. You
Oh.
tell us we call each other all the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
And when do you see me not here?
that's a good.
that's why I wonder what you do when you're not here. You must.
I was down the shore yesterday.
I know. How was it?
It was very good.
How good was it? I didn't know what time did you guys get there because it sounded like when I talked to you in the
Like
morning
12.
you weren't there yet.
Like
Yeah,
12.
Yeah.
So, and then walked around, got a lobster roll,
that's
a
fun.
Was it good?
water dog in a
what
Margate.
dog?
It's called Water Dog.
What
Okay,
is that?
it's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
Oh, I thought it was
That
like
was
something
good.
specific.
And really good. And then we just walked. I got a foot massage.
How's your hip?
How's your hip?
It was
How
fucked
about his
up.
kids had to walk him up the stairs last
Yeah.
time? Can you just imagine getting
No.
injured from a foot massage?
No.
You're getting old. It's scary.
Yes, I'm not getting old. I am old.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about how that happened? You injured your hip.
So I fell asleep.
This is a
Apparently, I
great
was
story.
snoring,
Yeah.
and I had my wallet like lodged against my hip,
Mhm.
and it was an hour massage. So I guess I had it in a way that when I got up, I couldn't walk.
I have a bone to pick with you.
You have a
At
lot
what,
of bones.
at what point during the foot massage did you fall asleep?
I don't know. Sherry said I was snoring.
But do you
By
remember
the way,
the foot massage?
If we want to talk about snoring, because he stayed over 2 nights.
Worst snorer ever.
This
Yeah,
guy.
I'm sorry.
The
it's
worst
true.
snorer.
It's very true.
You could wake up the dead.
I could. Yeah.
I think I've heard you snoring in the office a few times.
Could be.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Well,
I haven't heard. I've just seen photos.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the photos.
Scott has. That's who I
Yeah.
showed her. I showed her
Yeah.
the photo you sent me.
When you're not here, what do you like to do?
That's a good
Oh,
question.
yeah, I would like to hear this.
So I like to hang out with my cat, and I like to, taste drinks just in case I ever became a bartender. I like to taste.
Oh,
drinks
well, this brings up
every
an
Thursday,
interesting
Friday,
Wait,
segue.
now you want to be a
Saturday,
bartender?
No, I'm just saying if I ever became
Haley
one.
told me the other day that she's bugged us to be a bartender
I
for
have.
months.
Here and there, and you both have said
Not one fucking time.
Not only that, no chance.
what?
Yeah.
I have. Billy actually told me.
Oh, Billy. Another
He
one
told
who
me no.
another one who says, "Oh, I told Billy.
Yeah, what is wrong?
Billy doesn't work here anymore."
Great guy.
Yeah,
but-
you're
Great
right.
guy.
I
And
brought
Bi-
it up to
and
him.
Billy, our old mixologist, is a plug for him. He's doing a lot of exciting things, and we're going to have him on the podcast.
And I heard you're drinking a Captain and Coke.
Captain and Coke, which is with Diageo, which is one of our sponsors. So we appreciate them.
Haley would be drinking, but you are also working in
Yes,
30
I do
minutes.
have work today,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yes. And you're our only server because organized mayhem.
Mhm.
Someone called out, not only called out,
Called quit.
called quit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It happens. It's the business. We actually already knew that. That's why I already have 20 server interviews already for tomorrow.
Yep.
So it is what it is. Always thinking ahead.
Correct. But I want to follow up on
Because
Haley's question.
because I'm thinking ahead after talking to her. Because right after this podcast, Haley's gonna be like, "By the way, I can't work this day, this day, this day. Oh, it's my
What?
roommate's party."
Nuh-uh.
Can I tell you what Haley does every Sunday? I'm doing the schedule. I text Haley, what days can you work? And she sends me every week, almost within a half hour, exactly what days she can work.
And if it's not within the half hour, I said, "Can I let you know tomorrow?"
Correct. Yep. So I will
So-
give her a big thumbs up on scheduling availability and letting me know. Yep.
You know, I'll be honest with you. She's one of my favorites, but right now we only have like 3.
So yeah,
Three
There's
servers.
only 3 of
Yeah,
us, so it's
yeah.
really not that.
But we're
big
gonna
of
go up to like
competition
10
for
by
me.
like
10
next week.
and then 7 and then 6, whatever.
And fly.
And I'll still be
It
the
goes around.
favorite.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
There was many. I had a favorite that you guys don't remember, Marcy with the long nails. We used to do private parties. Scott's not Scott's
Yeah.
favorite.
Not my favorite.
Yes. I loved her, but whatever.
Was I here when she?
Oh, yes, you
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just not using her name.
Oh,
But think of somebody with long nails.
she was my favorite too.
She was the best. Scott.
Horrible judges of character.
Could
That's
be.
all you can.
So
all
I'll
you
say
can
this. In my free time, what do I like to do? I
Yeah.
love fishing. I haven't been in a little bit. I think the last time I went,
You went to Margate.
We went to Margate. Not only that, Scott was like, "There's no way." I was like, "He goes sleep in." I go, "Okay, I'm gonna go fishing." So you got to get up at like 5 to go
Yeah,
fishing. So I
gotta get
came
up
in for the
early.
second half. I came in for the later shift,
Mm.
just exhausted. Scott's like, "You're an idiot." He goes fishing at 5 in the morning. And then goes,
I've gone fishing. I go like 8.
too late. Way too
So,
late.
like, what's the biggest fish you guys ever caught, or like your most proud catch?
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
caught
I
like
do a lot of fishing too.
Do you?
You
I
know
caught
where
like
I'm
a
from?
20
You're from the sticks.
20 pound, no, 20 ounce flounder.
20 ounces.
20, yeah.
That's 1 pound 4
No,
ounces.
I'm
That's the
sorry. I'm sorry.
babiest
20
fish.
pound, 20 pound, 20.
I'm
I was
like,
in the
20 ounces?
yeah. You know,
was
yeah,
huge.
I'm thinking, but no, I was in the paper, Margate paper.
You were not in the Margate paper.
Next podcast, I'm
So
gonna.
You
we'll
got to
have
bring it
the
up.
link.
The biggest fish I ever caught. I caught some big ones on like in
You're not
Florida.
talking about women.
450. No, the biggest fish I ever caught. Been on some like Florida like fishing tours. Caught some big ones there. I'm not sure the weight, but the biggest fish I ever caught me just solo fishing. I caught like a 12.5-pound carp. Actually out of Prospect Park.
Man,
That was a big guy.
that's a nice catch.
It was a
That's
big
nice.
one. Yeah.
Well, my biggest catch.
Oh, here we go. Great white
Oh.
shark.
Yeah. No, it was like a 15-pound catfish.
That's a big guy.
That is
Yeah.
a guy.
You know,
Pictures, too.
caddies run like 7-8 pounds. So when you get like
Maybe
that,
it wasn't 15 then. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, you're just
Maybe it was like-
lying. You're just
Yeah, why'd
making up
you just say
numbers.
that?
Because it was big. It was.
They actually
They're
weighed
big.
mine and measured it and all that stuff.
Were you on the ocean? Like, were
The
you on a
bay,
boat?
on a bay.
You were on a bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of times on the bay, they have like the fishing game because you got to toss back a lot of stuff. Like I like crabbing over there in Jersey, but
Yeah.
the fishing game's out there all the time with their stupid ruler.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not my
If it's
favorite.
less than like 3 inches, you have to.
Correct. Yes.
Unfortunate.
All right. What else?
What else, you have? What don't you like about the restaurant business?
Yeah, let's talk. Let me get out my Bible.
And there's nothing that I really like don't like. It's just I feel like it's changing all the time, and you can't really get like you get comfortable with like one thing, and then it's like, oh hey, we're
This
changing
changes.
this.
Correct.
So I just think.
Is that my fault? I feel
No,
like, do
no.
I change a lot?
No.
I don't think I
I don't
do.
know.
I'm going to disagree. I think you change a lot, but you're kind of changing with the times. I
Yeah.
think that as things, I think coming out of the pandemic, pre-pandemic, I think there was a really solid idea of what we were going to do with Rap Shack, with 18th Street, with Morea, and then the pandemic hit and everybody's kind of
Just all
adapting all
yeah.
the time.
Now, my sister, who you haven't met, and this guy over here keeps saying that I'm a curmudgeon.
What does
Do you
that
know what a
mean?
curmudgeon
I
is?
have no idea what that is.
It means a grumpy person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are that.
I'm that. I am that.
So,
Or
a lot of times.
or is it everyone else is making me do that?
Here's another thought. You spend 7 days a week here, you're not going to be the happiest guy all the time. I truly feel that. No, but if you were here 7 days a week, you'd have an off day.
I
good
was
day.
here for 7 days a week once.
Oh,
I
no,
was
you weren't.
miserable. Yes,
That
I
is
was.
you're a 3 day a
Over-
week.
nuh-uh,
Oh,
nuh-uh.
God.
Over the summertime, I was here. I was here every single
Do you
one
remember
week.
this?
1 week I was there, and I made overtime hours. And I
Overtime
remember
hours.
I
That's
was like,
cute.
"Woo." I was like, let's go. And then, yeah, I was here every day for 7 days.
Every
I
day.
have a weird question in without actually giving numbers. Being in college, do you feel like serving is like financially beneficial and it's better than like
Yeah,
grocery
serving,
store?
bartending.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's so like you can make so much more money because you're not just making specifically like
Correct.
$12 an hour or like
Exactly.
anything else. So,
Yeah.
very beneficial if you ask me.
Yeah.
If you're good at saving.
Now, a question for you.
I am not.
Have you do you work our brunch ever?
She used
Yeah.
to be brunch.
Do you go out for brunch?
No,
Never.
Why don't you go out for brunch?
I'm usually just like I either know I have to come here that afternoon or like when I just get up, I just like don't feel like doing anything.
So wait, you're blaming us, this
No.
place, for not going to brunch?
No.
Typical.
Or like if I
Typical.
know that like I don't know, sometimes I'm don't feel good from the night before or like
Why
Does
don't
that
you feel
mean?
good?
Yeah. Why don't you feel good? Oh, okay.
No.
Has nothing to do with drinking or anything.
No,
Okay.
no.
Just asking. I don't know.
Well, apparently, what are you doing until 3:00 in the morning? Because apparently you're going for Chinese food.
Well,
So
we
you,
closed at 2. What do you want?
so
What-
you were,
what
you
time
were
do
sober when you went to for Chinese food?
100%.
Mhm.
sober, yes. I actually think I would.
I yeah.
No,
Me?
maybe. I don't
No.
know. Oh, I thought I was. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
I don't-
Me? No, I was not.
Well, I did. There was a moment. This bothered me. She had to use the restroom.
Who?
You.
You're bothered by someone else using
No,
the
no.
the
Just listen
restroom?
to
You're
the story.
always in the restroom.
So we're walking to the Chinese place, and do you know all the porta potties by moms? They walked in the porta potties, Olivia in this one, and go, they're too stinky to go.
It smelled.
Well,
like,
can I ask you this, Scott? That you don't really have to go to the bathroom.
am I allowed to curse on this?
100%.
It smelled like absolute shit. Like I
It's
think
a porta potty, which is like lilacs
no,
and lilies.
no, but like there's like all right, it smells like bad, and then
I don't
there's-
even
it
know what to
smells-
say. Of course, it's going to sell.
Yeah,
smell like
100%.
Yeah,
It's a
but
porta
no,
potty.
but it was like
Did you don't
like a homeless person like died in it, and like yeah, that's exactly what it smelled like.
when you go to the restroom, do you hold your nose?
Depends.
Okay,
What do you mean, like any restroom?
any restroom.
I don't think I've ever.
I have
So you're just taking in all the smells.
and bacteria
Yeah.
up the nose.
I just
Yeah.
won't breathe.
Let me ask you this: you're driving to New Jersey, you're having a bathroom emergency, you got to pull over to a rough New Jersey gas station on the side of the road. You're just breathing it all in.
Nope.
No way, not a chance in hell.
That
You
doesn't-
hold your nose to some degree, I know.
No.
No nose holding.
No.
Never heard of that. I've never ever heard anybody even claim that or say that. You're
That you
doing it
don't?
subconsciously. He
No.
says he never does.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
You have
You
to.
hold your nose.
Or
Not
like
like
I don't
this,
breathe through my nose.
But you don't breathe through your nose.
Oh, well, you said hold my nose.
In the bathroom, like.
you.
If you say hold my nose,
Listen,
the
let me
two,
tell
of
you,
you, the two of you
No,
share the
here's what I say.
fucking brain.
hold doesn't hold. You can also hold the air from going through.
I just said I won't breathe.
So now you're not breathing.
Just cutting off all oxygen.
Yeah, just cutting off all oxygen.
Be in there
Jesus.
for a few minutes.
The
and be
two
like,
of you
"What
share the
hell
same
happened?"
fucking brain.
2 singular cells.
We split them. Sometimes borrowing it.
Yeah. Sometimes 70-30.
Yeah.
So when you guys were like younger and you would drive through a tunnel, would your parents be like, "All right, whoever
100%.
can hold their breath the longest
100%.
wins"?
Yep.
Because like they just wanted like
No.
you never did that with your daughters. You never
Never
said
did that?
hold your breath.
Hold my breath.
Like
No.
see who can hold their breath the longest in the car going through this tunnel, just so like your parents had like 5 minutes of quiet.
100%. I have an embarrassing Scott story
Uh-oh.
about when he was a child that it came up. He
I'm
has a
ready.
slight chlorine allergy.
You would.
You would. I
You
agree.
would.
Yeah. So
Guess what the allergy
so
was,
listen to this. After 6 hours being in a
Literally,
pool,
this is what his mom said.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would get a little red around the eyes.
yeah, I get a little red.
That's
get
not an
red after
allergy.
6 hours.
That's not an allergy.
That's just chlorine.
That's just fucking. That's
Yeah.
chlorine.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's 6 hours.
Sipping on
So now you
chlorine.
don't have a chlorine at?
Well, apparently,
You
if
do.
6 hours, I
When's
do.
the last time you've been in a chlorinated pool? You seem like an ocean guy.
You have
these
a
days.
pool, don't you?
No.
I've been in a pool recently. I don't know.
But are you like leaning on the edge with a drink, or you
I was
diving
in
in?
Italy recently,
Animal.
like a couple months
Yeah.
ago. I was in a pool.
Okay. But full in, head under.
Yeah.
Okay, just asking.
I mean, it's a weird question.
It's not a weird question. I can't tell you the last time I've been in it. Like, I don't know.
Last time I was in a pool, probably.
I could see him in a pool having like the little
the
ducky.
floaty on
Oh,
it.
I
floated.
lay right in the
Yeah.
float, just roasting my
Yeah.
fat stomachs out. Yeah,
the
pina
best.
colada. Just
Oh,
yeah,
pina colada.
getting sunburned.
You're a pina
You're
colada
living
guy?
every girl's dream.
I like pina colada.
Living every girl's dream.
Every girl's dream in the pool with a pina colada.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else? Hey, Haley, I liked you on here, but I have to be honest. I don't think your full penis came out.
If I
Nervous.
could be, yeah,
You
and I
are?
can't drink during this.
Well, we have to next time. We'll do it when you're off,
Yeah.
and you have a few drinks
Yeah.
because you are traditional. Not that you weren't great today.
No, but
you,
I could have been greater.
You could have been more fun.
Greater.
I could have been greater.
Guys, we are
Greater.
signing off. Please follow us, like us, subscribe at Organized Mayhem Podcast.
Are you following us?
Yeah, I think so. If not,
What do you mean?
I
will
think
make-
so. This
I'll
is
make
this,
Pull it
sure.
up right now and show the
this is
camera.
this is the
This is
shit I
bullshit.
feel.
This is what I was saying
This
too.
is the
This
shit I
is
feel.
absolute
Wait, on
bullshit.
Instagram?
Anywhere, follow them all of them. Please, guys, don't be like Haley. Be better.
What? Hold on, let me type it in.
She's not doing it. She's gonna try to like it real quick. Are you following?
Yep.
Oh!
See?
Haley
You guys
also
had
has
no
3
faith in
million
me.
followers.
I have 2,000.
2,000. To me, that's like 6 billion.
I'll
So
give you guys a shout out.
please.
Please.
Facebook, Instagram, Apple Podcast, Spotify, anywhere that you get your podcast, and watch us live on YouTube. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Over and out.
Over and out.